All right, gentlemen. All right, kings. Welcome back. So, from the good people over at Cosmic Verse, we're going to be taking a look over some women complaining and flabbergasted that where have all the good men gone?
I don't know what's in the water, but men are just flabbergasting me every single day. I just got done from the gym. I had a long week. I wanted to do a leg day and a sauna. And I got done, got my protein shake. I'm excited. And I'm in the elevator, and this guy is in the elevator. I barely made it, and I literally got smushed into the elevator door, in between the doors. And the guy did not even lift a hand to even help me stop. It was a bad slam. Like I was like smushed in between those two doors.
So, let me see if I understand this correctly. A guy minds his own business, and the woman's the victim.
The guy did not even help me at all. Not even to press the open door button. Not even not even that.
Good for him.
I'm flabbergasted by their lack of tenacity and testosterone these days. What is going on in the water?
Can somebody explain something to me, please? I want to know where all of the good men have gone. Where are all of the chivalrous men? Where are they?
They're in your friend zone. They're at the bank. They're at the grocery store. They're at the gym. They're at Barnes and Nobles or at Best Buys. They're everywhere. You just don't see them because they're not 6 foot enough. They're not 6 pack enough. They're not hot enough. Whatever your criteria is, there's plenty of great guys. Just not. You just
I
don't see them.
just went into Circle K with a stroller, right? And there was nobody around except for the guy at the counter. And he's just staring at me as I'm struggling trying to get through the entrance. Struggling. Because there's no like handicapped, push button where it opens. And I'm just like trying to get the stroller in there. And he's just staring at me. And then to top it off, another man walks in as I'm walking out of Circle K, watches me struggle again getting out of Circle K as I'm opening the door and trying to push the stroller through. What is going on?
Hell yeah. First of all, for the employee at Circle K, he probably gets paid minimum wage. Minimum wage, minimum caring. You got a stroller, assuming there's a kid in that stroller? Where's your husband at? Why are you complaining about men who aren't your man? Huh? Why are you worried about what other men do? Worry about your man. And good for these guys. Hey, she's a strong and independent woman. She's got this. I wouldn't want to stand in the way of a woman's equality. And please, you act like pushing a stroller through a door. You just open the door, then you back your way in. You kick your leg to the side to keep the door open, and then you just roll the stroller in. They're just so stupid.
Where have all the good men gone? Where? Why? I just don't understand. There's no like kindness anymore. Where has all the kindness gone? I don't know what to say. You guys have a good day. Hopefully better than mine. Bye!
Hottest men, they're not in San Diego. They're not in the big cities. They're not in LA. They're not in New York like you would expect. Yeah, like maybe on paper they might seem like the hottest right off the rip, but truly the hottest men are in like Wisconsin, Montana, Idaho, maybe a Dakota, and they're like so undiscovered somewhere. Like the only time that I will see them is if like one of their videos might go viral on TikTok, but then you tap on their page and they have like 76 followers, or they might like be gaining followers because now people are discovering they're hot. Then they move to LA and blah, 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 and get less hot. But the men that you see running around Newport Beach, the men you see running around, I don't know, Miami, not the hottest men. Deadass, you need to go to like Wisconsin.
Here's a dating hot take for you. If a man suggests a coffee date for a first date, he's just not that attracted to you.
Actually so upset with myself. I saw the most beautiful man I have ever laid my eyes on at Chipotle. I went in to get my bowl, and he was eating in the restaurant, and I was getting my to-go bowl, and I'm thinking, like, how am I going to come up to this guy and let him know that I think he's the most beautiful man I've ever seen? He had Tabasco.
This is what you say. Hey, hot guy, you, me, or your willy, my mouth, that's what you do. Those guys are very simple.
On his table. So I said, I'm just going to come up to him and I'm going to say, hey, can I steal your Tabasco? And I did that, and he gave me his Tabasco, and I'm like a dumbass over here dabbing Tabasco on my to-go bowl, staring at him thinking of how I'm going to come up with something to mention. Like, hey, are you maybe single? Like, do you want to go somewhere sometime with me? What a loser. Whatever. And now I'm in my car. I'm not going back in there. What am I going to say? My chips were stale. Can I get another bag and then stop by his table? What the hell? Bye.
Sometimes dating the nice guy just isn't enough. Let me explain. When all you know is toxic relationships and unhealthy relationships,
Your fault.
of course you're going to gravitate towards the nice guys who are chivalrous, generous, kind, have a good heart, ones that make you feel safe. The ones that make you feel really good, unlike anything you've ever felt in any other relationship. And we stay with them because we've never been in a healthy relationship before. And we're like, why would we leave this situation when I finally found something good? However, you can be with a nice guy and he's not able to fulfill other desires of yours.
Yeah, because your receptors have been blown out. Oh, he's not tall enough. He's not bad boy enough. He doesn't just bed me over and rip my pants off and take me to Pound Town. He courts me and is romantic and makes me a bubble bath and all this crap. And it's just so boring. You know what? I'm tired of these women. Guys, I'll even leave it there. Take care and take it easy.